NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the Saints. And it's Caleb Williams. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Bears get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Houston Texans. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And this is a touchdown. The Steelers have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Jalen Hurts. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Eagles are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
To the air now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes it just comes down, Mike, to just letting it loose and go make a play. And I think anytime you want to bring a defensive back from the secondary into your blitz, there's a little bit of a reckless standpoint there. Could you give up a big play downfield? Sure. But when well-timed with the right personnel, it is hard for an offense to pick those blitzes up. And in this case, it catches them off guard and results in a sack.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Complete to his tight end Downs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Incomplete.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A run. Genty. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
4 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
To the goal line and in. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Gentry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, they go with Gentry. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And
and it's Genty. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful...
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
On the double. 60
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 97 yards.
And while he may not verbalize it, in his mind, going up against this defense, one of the worst rush defenses in the league, he's thinking 200+ in this game.
2nd and 5. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Raiders at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Jeanty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Set. Dragon 6. Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Jalen Naylor. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now back to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Ginty. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's caught inside the 35. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10.
So halftime here out west. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And good start in field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. But they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Tech... Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what?
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping. Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
This is caught. Touchdown. What a great effort there. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The 1st-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so was this one. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter. And this is caught. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And a Raider first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
One final shot. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Head to 60, head to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second and 1. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Zombie.
Zombie Nation. Zombie. 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 Zombie Nation. Zombie. Zombie. Zombie Nation. Zombie. 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 Zombie Nation.
Richtung Salzburg. Zombie Nation.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's not your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting, you can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show to tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke on.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, there's Chiefs head man Andy Reid. These guys started the year off strong, but since then they've hit a wall, losers of their last 4. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. He completes this to Walker. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. You look at this Raiders defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Now Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Mahomes again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Trying the left side with Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Mahomes going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Mahomes now to throw. Into the hands of Perry, complete. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
A 2-yard gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will take it on in. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Perry. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A quick hitter, complete. It's Gray. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught. He finds Royals. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Straight ahead, Walker. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive, because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. A run straight ahead with Genty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to put...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Looking to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And unable. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Up the middle, it's Genty. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That's caught. Jack Besh with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs will have the football. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
At the 13-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Kansas City, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.